Hold up, before the video starts, I need to let you know that tomorrow's going to be the biggest news within this whole entire situation. And in case you don't know, tomorrow, September 28th, is the official date of the final court hearing of the whole entire thing. So this video is already crazy, I'm telling you right now, but tomorrow's video, that's going to be even crazier. That's all I'm saying. If you are new, subscribe. It's going to be insane. Now, enjoy the video. Hey yo, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having an amazing day or night so far. In this video, we got huge news about Fortnite Mobile. It is coming back. I'm going to show you guys proof, everything like that. Apple responded back to Epic, and then Epic responded back to Apple, shutting them down completely. It is insane. This whole video is crazy. I promise you, I'm not just saying this. You want to watch throughout the whole entire thing. It's actually insane, and I saved the best stuff for last, so you don't want to miss that. With that said, if you haven't dropped a like on this video yet, make sure you guys go and do that. Can we get 2 likes? And if you are new to my channel, subscribe, join the family. Legit crazy stuff is happening every single day with this season and in Fortnite. You don't want to miss anything coming out here every single day, so subscribe, join the family. Before we take over, let's get right into it. So like I said, Apple fired EpicGames. EpicGames fired right back at Apple, and they completely destroyed them. It was super funny. We're going to talk about both sides. Let's talk about Apple first off. They came up with a statement. It was 37 pages long, okay? Keep that in mind, 37 pages. And to summarize the whole entire thing, before I go more in depth with it, they basically want Fortnite Mobile back on the App Store, but they don't want the Epic Direct Payment, aka what caused this whole entire thing in the first place, because obviously with the Epic Direct Payment, it's cheaper than Apple's, and why would anybody pay for Apple and they just pay for Epic Direct Payment? Therefore, Apple's making barely any money. And now for the juicy stuff, okay? FNM Competitive picked out the most important bits and pieces from the statement and said this: Epic also cannot demonstrate any irreparable injury, which is the reason enough to deny its preliminary injunction motion. Epic started a fire and poured gasoline onto it, and now asked the court for emergency assistance in putting it out, even though Epic can do it itself in an instant by simply adhering to the contractual terms that have prohibitively governed its relationship with Apple for years. The court was right when it previously ruled that self-inflicted wounds are not for irreparable injury. So they're saying that EpicGames started this whole entire thing and that they can simply stop it in an instant by agreeing with the contract. And obviously, as you can tell, Epic does not like the contract. That's why this whole entire situation is a thing in the first place. So the last and final thing I want to bring up from Apple's side, it says, a word about Epic's claimed reputational harm. Epic has engaged in a full-scale pre-planned media blitz surrounding its decision to breach the agreement with Apple, creating ad campaigns around its efforts to continue to this day. If Epic was truly concerned that they would suffer reputational injury from this dispute, it would not be engaging in these elaborate efforts to publicize it. From all appearance, like the Free Fortnite campaign, the cup, everything like that, Epic thinks its conduct here will end goodwill, boost reputation, and drive users to Fortnite, not the opposite. That is not harm. So they're calling out EpicGames, basically saying they did this whole entire thing to bring the numbers up and to publicize Fortnite even more. So that was all Apple's statement, what they said, everything like that. Now we're going to talk about EpicGames on the other hand. You know how I said that they destroyed them? Well, Apple's statement, like I said, if you remember, it was 37 pages long. Well, EpicGames' statement was 184 pages long. And no offense, but I'm not going to read out throughout that whole entire thing, but you know who it did, the homie Golden. I'm going to link him down below. He picked out the most important bits and pieces from it, and I'm going to read what he said. So first off, it says, gaming experiences are also differentiated on dedicated gaming consoles and mobile devices. What dedicated gaming console and PCs lack in mobility, they make up for in performance. PC and consoles typically offer faster processing, larger screens, better graphics, and better controls than mobile devices do. Because of these differences, I would expect players to prefer playing on a console if one is available to them. Yet our data shows that 63% of Fortnite users on iOS play exclusively on iOS, which suggests that many iOS users do not have access to a gaming console or a PC, offering a better experience. And I'm all for the good news and all, but this is low-key bad news. Like, think about it. 63% of people who play iOS are exclusively on iOS, no PC, no nothing. And I guarantee only a small percentage of people who play on mobile are actually playing right now. So the more that they wait to bring this back, the more players they're losing, the more money they're losing. Because think about it, they made $900 million with Fortnite Mobile. In case you know that, they made $900 million. So that is a lot and a lot of people. But now let's talk about the next thing EpicGames brought up. I find this super funny. They said in its brief, Apple claims that by July 2020, interest in Fortnite had decreased by nearly 70% compared to October October in 2019. This is misleading. To support this statistic, Apple cites the Google Trends data, which tracks not the number of users actually playing Fortnite, but instead the number of daily searches for Fortnite. In order to come with that 70% decline, Apple cherry-picked an unusual single-week peak in October with the average number of searches in July, as shown in the chart below. And guess what this peak was? It was the end event that happened in Season 10. And by the way, the next thing Epic says actually destroys Apple. It is super crazy, but I want to talk about this one first, going more in depth with it. So like I said, Apple brought up a random Google point statistic that was back in October of 2019, which is by far the peak of Fortnite searches ever. It was the end event. It was Chapter 1 going into Chapter 2. It was the black hole. In case you don't know what happened with that, you couldn't play Fortnite for a couple of days. News stations were covering it. Everybody and their grandma was talking about it. It was insane, and they compared that to Google Trends in July of 2020. Like, to me, that doesn't make any sense. Apple took the big L there. EpicGames got the W. Now we got to talk about the next situation, which in my opinion, it was the peak of their argument. They completely destroyed Apple. They said Apple also does not dispute its determination of Epic from its developer program would cause irreparable harm to Epic, Fortnite players, Epic's Unreal Engine customers, and the customers of those customers. In essence, this is suspending collective punishment. Instead of denying these harms to Epic and third parties, Apple argues that the court should ignore them. First, it argues that Epic created the current situation by offering alternative payment processing, knowing that Apple would invoke its contractual right to terminate Epic, but Epic is doing precisely what the Supreme Court has instructed Epic entitled to do: refuse to comply with the anti-competitive contractual conditions. Epic and the public should be protected from Apple's retaliation. Apple has no valid response. So I'm watching this video back and I was like, geez, I was pronouncing all of those words correctly. I mean, I think I did. Well, I hope I did. But anyways, I just want to point that out. I'm pretty smart. No, okay, back to the video. And basically, the last sentence pretty much summarizes this whole entire thing. Apple has no response as of right now. Epic Games got a fat W in this situation, but keep this in mind. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a Fortnite news channel. But I think if you're talking with the Supreme Court and you're doing what they say, you're most likely going to win the situation. So I think they're going to win it. Once again, the next court hearing is on September 28th, which is this Monday. I'm going to have a video literally as soon as it happens, what the outcome is. So if you want to know everything about the situation, when it happens, as it happens, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. With that said, if you made it this far into the video, comment the word water so I know. Stay hydrated. Thank you all these amazing people on screen right now from ATM the video last time. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to Joe, Manic, Motocross, Bush, and Tanner for being the first to the last video. If you want to be featured in the next video, all you gotta do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, and be the first to the next video. It is that simple. And shout out to Conch, Hassan, Amari, Batman, and Steve for using my supporter creator code. I appreciate you guys so much. If you want to join these amazing people and using it, it is OmnicArg with no space. Drop a like, subscribe, have an amazing rest of your day or night, and I will see you guys in a couple hours or tomorrow, and I cannot wait. Peace out.